Black to Legacy. On this channel, we're all things money, investing, and mindset. In particular, how to go from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, please stay. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends, tell your buddies what we're doing over here. If you've been here before, welcome back. Usually, these lives are full of just my friends and my family, so it's usually very informal. But what's happening is I am traveling. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. I've been waiting for these flowers to open since I got here. I can't wait. Those are birds of paradise, I think. I am not the plant person. My friend Yvette, she knows everything plants. So if you are into flowers and plants, you want to check out Yvette Boone of Yvette Boone Creates. She could tell me right away what those flowers are. I think they're birds of paradise. Hey, girl. Hey, Elle. I'm up getting ready to go to breakfast, but I figured I would take you all around so you could see this tour in the daytime because it looks totally different in the daytime than it does at night. It's beautiful at night, but you can't really see like all the details. So I'm at this wellness resort in, look at that, look at that monstrosity there. Oh my God, these people, whoever own this must be mad at these people because why would you build that big old building right next to these lovely little low villas? This whole complex has a very low profile, and whoever threw that monstrosity up, they must be pissed off. Hey, Brenda. Hey. So I'm gonna just take you guys around so you can see what the one bedroom private pool villas look like. I I know on this part of the property they're all one bedroom villas. Like right next door there's one. It's just us two over here. So they're very private, and then there are two across the way, and so they're four here and four over there on the other side of the like beach, not the beach, but you'll see it when we go out. So I know there are eight, but I don't know if there's any other kind of accommodation. So you'll have to check that out yourself. I don't know. But at any rate, so the pool it's sweet. It's sweet for me. They come, they clean it multiple times a day because you can see these trees. These trees drop these little leafy things inside. It's an outdoor shower. Yes, I've used it all. Okay, listen, because it's only my friends in here. It's only Elle and Brenda. Y'all already know the drill. The first thing I do when I get to a place like this, I swear to God, I strip down to my birthday suit and I get in that pool. Baby, I bless the pool first. That's the first thing I do. And it's so private and secluded. It's nobody in that building. So, you better enjoy it while you can. So there are actually two ways to get into this villa. It's two ways. So there's a door. That's the door the gardener uses. He comes in. This little seating area, I don't spend a lot of time in it. I'm here for 4 days. But you come inside. I'm going to take my shoes off. And for me, this thing is decorated exactly the way. I'm a minimalist. I don't want a bunch of fluff and stuff. And so it's decorated in a very minimalist style, and I love it. It suits my sensibilities. So every room has these beautiful little porcelain teapots. They give you all kinds of tea. And they use white Gerber daisies throughout this property. You'll see them everywhere. But for me, it's the little touches. So here's the property. It's Tia. And I promise y'all, I don't get a nickel. I don't get a dime. I don't get a discount. I don't get no free lunch. I get nothing. I share because, hey, I would want somebody to tell me where to stay and where the value is. So I like these cute little things. Look at this, y'all. So the coffee. It's not that, I hate instant coffee. I swear to God, I do. And so they give you these, it's drip coffee. It's, regular coffee. It's filtered. You put it in your cup. It's such a unique little system. You open it up. Let me see. Well, you might as well see all of this cutesy little stuff. So yeah, everything on the, all this stuff is free. You know how you go to a hotel and if you eat off the mini bar, it costs you a kidney. Everything here is included. And I got to show y'all these snacks that they make. So you might as well look inside and see. So it's always water. That's my iced coffee. But they have these are fresh snacks. So, of course, it's wellness, right? So you get this natural trail mix. They replenish these every day. The trail mix I like. These are seeded crackers. You can see I haven't cracked the seal on those seeded crackers. I don't fool around. That don't sound like nothing is good to me. The healthy cookies. I think all of this stuff is gluten-free. And so the healthy cookies are good. I want to save those for my iced coffee. That's my little midnight snack. The other ones they include, I already ate them. They put peanuts, roasted peanuts, and dried pineapples. I eat those first because those are my favorites. And they replenish those every night. So I appreciate that. I don't want any surprises. Hey, y'all. And so here's the door. This is how you come into this villa. I might as well take y'all from the inside, see, I take my shoes off. I don't have my key, so I won't get locked out. At any rate, so there are 4 here. That door is closing, and 4 over there. Okay? So then you come inside. I have yet to sit. Well, okay, maybe I sat on this sofa once. I don't know. But if you here, hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe. There's 6 of us in here, only 1 like. Y'all hit the like button. Okay, so beautiful L-shaped sofa. It's soft and comfy. All of it, all natural. That's their whole shebangity boodle. All the natural. I never close these curtains. I keep my curtains open. Yes, I'm an exhibitionist. I told y'all the first thing I do when I come, I promise you, am I the only one? I cannot be the only person. The first thing I do is I get all the way down to my birthday suit and I jump in the pool because it's freedom. What's the point of having a private pool if you can't be private in your private pool? What's the point? And like all places, you got your desk. What I love is their focus on wellness is real. Those yoga mats, every room standard yoga mats. Always, I didn't show you all these. They give you these detox waters. Like there's herbal iced tea. I think you get 2 of those, and you get 2 detox waters. So these 4, they'll replenish all 4 of those every day. I got a question. Does anybody know what this is? It looks like a paintbrush, but I'm not sure if it's a paintbrush or if that's what you use for your sound bowl. Y'all know I don't know. I'm sorry, I just got outside. I ain't been outside that long. Then you get the 2, that's all your wardrobe and stuff. So let me see. How does it look in there? Oh, I don't want to be showing y'all nothing. Okay, so you get a set. Okay. Oh, look, this is it. It's this kind of stuff, y'all. Look, the first night I was here, they gave me this stone that says, just breathe. And then it's got this little thing on there, and it says, sitting meditation is returning home to give full attention to the care of yourself. Anyway, it tells you what to do with the Just Breathe stone. The next night they gave me, this is what they give you at the turn down service. Every night they come for turn down service. And so then they gave me these beads yesterday, and they're supposed to help you stay focused when you meditate too. So they tell you to start here and you repeat your mantra like I am safe, I am wealthy, I'm healthy, happy, whole, whatever. And you keep saying it all the way. You say it for every bead until you get right back to the place where you started. So mala beads, never heard of those, but that's helpful in keeping you mindful and present. And then they gave me this when I first got here, they had a little handwritten note, which is, come on, I'll pay for that. I don't even know what's in here. I never even opened these. Just some by the bed storage. When I tell you the bed is heavenly bed, heavenly. But again, the cute little touches like this. I put my remote in a cute box. clean my remote every day, put it in a cute box. So they're really thorough about cleaning. So the TV, which I thought was so unique, this TV flips, bam, 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 which is so beautiful. Oh, this is left over from last night. Last night they did detox, milk bath, whatever it was. I had my service last night. I went to get, they give you an 80-minute treatment every day. It's included in your price. So my massage is scheduled every day for 8:30. And when I got back last night, they had this beautiful bath set up. So I don't have to, the beautiful thing is you don't have to do anything. They will come and clean this all up too. So, yep, beautiful. Everything is so clean and so, it's just a little extra. But can I share something with y'all? How, anybody else feel like this? Like these things that get filled up, I don't fool with those, y'all. I don't use nobody's lotion. I don't know. I don't like that whole concept of, I know why they do it. It's sustainable. So you don't have all that waste and stuff, but I don't fool with it. And so here's the shower. The shower's got a nice rain head. It is, and then of course everything looks out to the pool. But what I noticed is when I'm standing on the outside, that glass is treated so that you can't really look right in. Because I was like, well, man, not that anybody could see, because you could see it's pretty, it's all wooded, whatever, whatever. Baby, what about the scale? Because I need a scale. On the road, the way I'm living, I don't always have access to a scale. And this is the potty, the little potty house. It's a big potty house, but it's very quiet in there when you shut the door. So you have total privacy there. And again, I love the TV. I sat in that bath last night. Oh my God. I watched Bridgerton. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me I wasn't a girl. I was the girliest girly girl last night. So what they put in this bath, they give you coconut oil. There is some mix. Girl, it's like ground flowers or I don't know. Oh my God, but it smells amazing. There were all these herbs and just all, it was beautiful. All these flowers, and then they give you this soap and some coconut oil, and it's just gorgeous. When I came in from my massage, I slid right into that little tub. It was great. I slept like a baby. So that's about it. This is what the bedroom villa looks like. They have 2 and 3 bedrooms, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm about to go to breakfast, so y'all might as well come to breakfast with me. Breakfast is served 2 ways. You can have it a la carte, like I could go to the restaurant and I could get breakfast, just order off the menu, and they have a set menu that's included with the price. Or they have a breakfast buffet. I need to get my shoes, so you all can come with me to breakfast. They have, let me do this. Sorry, y'all. They have a breakfast buffet. Of course, it's all fresh squeezed juices, and the whole theme is light. So yesterday, I had smoked salmon. I don't know, it was a bunch of light stuff, but when I tell you it was delicious and tasty, it was delicious and tasty. So let me grab my key. I got my earbuds, got my phone. It's a mosquito in here, and that is not gonna work. I'm gonna leave that mosquito to its business. Okay, let's go to breakfast, y'all. Let's go see what the breakfast buffet. Yesterday I did the a la carte breakfast. Today I better turn off some of these lights and stuff. Do you all do that? I'm conscientious. I care about, even though, I'm not paying the light bill. I don't know. Maybe it's the poor black baby girl in me. I still turn off all the lights, y'all. I don't care if I'm at your house, my house, whoever house it is. It's just, it's a habit. It's not gonna die. So let me turn off all these lights. Hey, y'all. Let's go see what they got down here for breakfast. I don't know, but the a la carte breakfast was delicious. I should have took y'all, but I wanted to ask first because, you don't want to just be popping up to somebody's property, running around with your camera. But I saw another lady with a tripod, and she was getting it in. So I feel like, hey, you already know how I feel. If Becky doing it, if Becky could whip out her camera, her tripod, and videotape. I'm on it too. Okay, so y'all, I got my spa hair. I got my natural hair up in a bun, looking like a little old lady. Hi, hey Katrina, it's 6 a.m. In 1.5 hours, I'll be eating breakfast too. Yes, y'all, so let's go see. The a la carte breakfast was delicious. Don't get me wrong. I had, oh, I know what I had. I had a Benedict. I had 2 poached eggs, salmon. It was on a bed of spinach. Okay, so look, there's that way. That's the beach. I ate at that restaurant yesterday, so I think the breakfast buffet is this way. But y'all, you know what's so beautiful? Not humid. It's not hot. I have on a sleeveless little tank dress, little cotton dress. It's perfect. The only thing is, I mean, you know, no place is perfect, but I feel mosquitoes. I had my door open. I don't like that they don't have screens. What is this? Sliding doors with no screens. And, you know, that stuff. It's a big old sliding door that lets all the bugs in. So let me cross over this way and let these ladies come by. Good morning. Oh, down here, I think I showed you all this yesterday. This is the kids club down there. I'll never go down there. There's no sense in me going down there. And so you see these of paradise all throughout the property too. She's got her phone recording too. But I appreciate it when people give me the option to not be on film. You don't know me. You don't know my story. You don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Can I do the breakfast buffet here?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. I think maybe an outside. Wait a minute. Is the music playing inside or outside? It's both. Okay. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I need to know where that music is coming from. I'll eat outside.
Outside, you like the silent or I will turn down the music for
Can you turn it down a little? Thank you, because I don't want to get in trouble with this video.
Yes.
So I'll wait out here till you turn it down,
Yes.
and then I'll come inside. So I can just help myself to the buffet?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll wait right here. Yes. Yeah. I want this one a little further out of that sun. This is a perfect spot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is sweet. The weather is perfect. I was sharing with my friends that everything here is just like perfect. You just walk out the door and you open the door and it's perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice weather today and enjoy your day and
It
start
is.
your energy for breakfast.
Yes.
Yeah, where you remember again?
2702.
Yeah, I remember. You're sorry.
Yes.
And I will check for you some tea or coffee.
Can I get juice?
Juice in the buffet counter have, but it's okay. I will take it for you.
Oh, no. I'll have coffee with just fresh milk, no sugar.
The Americano with fresh
Yes.
milk, the hot one for you, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
beside the buffet, we have the a la carte menu here.
I can do both here. Okay, so
you can try one food from there if I.
Or I could do the buffet. I didn't do the buffet. I did the a la carte yesterday, so I'll try the buffet today.
It's both. You can together the buffet and the a la carte.
Oh, you could do both.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, because I liked what I had yesterday.
Yeah. Oh,
It was good.
You saw the.
It was so good. I had the smoked salmon Benedict, the Benedict, eggs Benedict with salmon, and I had something else. Oh, it was the savory platter.
Yeah, that is the set menu from the Ocean Picture restaurant.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And here we have the buffet,
Uh-huh.
and we extra the a la carte here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I can pick from these items.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna just take a peek at it. Me and my friends, we're gonna look and see what's on this menu, and then we'll decide.
It's more choice for you healthy food.
Yeah.
I will take for your order coffee, and you can order. You can thinking about that. I will come back to take for your order.
Thank you.
Yeah, and turn down the music for you.
Okay, thank you.
You take the buffet there also.
Yeah, once I get my coffee and stuff, I'll sit out here for a little bit, then I'll come inside the
Just take
buffet.
the time. It's beautiful day today.
It is beautiful. Thank you. When I tell you what is the temperature, it can't be maybe 80, maybe 80. I don't know. I'm sitting here sleeveless and I'm totally comfortable. I'm not hot. I'm not cool. Let me, I'm afraid to check it. Let me see if I can put y'all to the side and check my weather app. If I lose y'all, Katrina, it's called checking on the weather. So let me slide over here and see what the weather is, y'all. I should be able to do this one. It's a balmy 75 degrees. I promise y'all, that's what it's so comfortable. It's 75 degrees. I should have checked on the humidity, but it's practically no humidity. Did you all see that? I asked her about the music. Not that I think this is copyrighted music, to be honest, because I don't recognize. I mean, not that I know all music, but it doesn't sound like anything that's copyrighted. If so, we'll know. They will let me know. Okay, so a la carte means you get. She told me you can pick off of this menu and you get the breakfast buffet. I do want y'all to see, and this is all included in your price. So they've got Avo Power Boost. You see what I see. You can get a smoothie bowl, banana choco pancakes, teriyaki scotch egg, I don't know what that is, deluxe toast Hawaii, sesame salmon. I'm sorry, I'm going for the salmon, y'all. You give me a choice, I'm always going for the salmon. And then coffee and tea selections, all of this they'll bring to you. So you get all you see. And the fresh juices are inside. So I already know what I'm getting. I think I'm going to go with this salmon steak. The toast is cured Spanish ham, melted cheese, pineapples on sourdough. That sounds good, but I don't want that. I want anything sweet. Boiled egg coated in sausage meat with breadcrumbs, garlic, spinach. What would you all get? No, 75 is perfect. Girl, I had bacon since I've been here? I don't know, but I had a burger last night that was absolutely yummy and delicious. I was shocked. It was good. And I had, of course, it wasn't no real French fries. You had potato fries. The ice cream isn't real. It's dairy free. It's what they say. They really are through and through. Most options are gluten free, dairy free, vegetarian options. So I'm not mad at that. Even though y'all know I'm a meat eater, I eat food. I think I'm gonna get this sesame salmon. That sounds about right to me. Yeah, I don't know what Fifi coffee is. Plunger coffee. Oh, you could get a cappuccino. Thank you. Thank you. Herbal tea, blah, 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 and hot chocolate and fresh banana milkshake. Excuse me, did you see that? I will be getting a fresh banana milkshake to go to the beach. Okay, so here's my plan for the day. I'm gonna sit here, have breakfast, then I'm going on my walk while I'm waiting for her to bring me my coffee. That's cute. While I'm waiting for her to bring my coffee, I'll walk you guys around because you didn't get a chance to see the spa. But at any rate, so you go, I'm gonna just go quickly. Again, that's that big monstrosity. That's the people that's mad at these people. Because who would build that big old building next to this low profile thing? The buffet looks good from this side. It looks extensive. So and so the grounds are beautifully manicured. What else would you expect at a resort? Um, I love it's like a little river running through the whole property, y'all. You'll see this, those fountains anchored on the corner, but that little thing, that stream is running throughout this whole property. It's running up the middle. It's like, I'm sure there's some significance to it. And that wraps around, it's the mirror image on the other side. Oh, it's no reception in the spa. I gotta come from over here. They intentionally, there's no internet access in the spa. I learned that last night because I came in with my two phones. That lady was like, ma'am, we here to relax. Put them phones away. I had to put my phones away at the spa. They do not play. She was like, no, ma'am, you might as well. She said, do not bring them tomorrow. So they are serious. There's a room too where you can do art. Did I tell y'all I could play every day too? Every day you get to do yoga, Tai Chi, art, And it's something else. There are 4 things they offer every day: yoga, Tai Chi. Oh, breath work. That's what I need to do. I need to sign up for breath work while I'm here. So every day you could do those 4 activities. That's all included too. You can also do private stuff. If you want to pay extra, you could pay for somebody to do yoga with you one-on-one. If you all of the services that they also offer one-on-one. You can also do a retreat. They have a whole retreat package. I didn't do the retreat package. Thank you. I did the inclusive wellness package. I didn't do the retreat. So I'm sure the retreat is a little deeper. They do all kinds of stuff. Like I think they do a walk, a hike, or whatever else. You can look it up online. So, did she bring? Oh, she brought my coffee. So I'm going to put y'all right here so we could chitty chat. Let me see if I can flip this camera. Y'all know I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I didn't bring my sunglasses either. Okay. Cover up my bosoms. My granny bosoms. Granny bosoms don't need to be on TV. Although, there's a story. Y'all know I got a story for everything. Remind me to tell y'all about the story when we were in Mexico. And I told y'all part of the story about the fives, the brunch that'll go down in infamy, where I was drinking tequila and I thought I could hop over the plexiglass divider from pool to pool. Broke the plexiglass divider. Baby, we laughed about that forever and ever. Well, anyway, we did finally get over to the private pool. And you know what girls do when they get together, child? It was tatas everywhere. We had a good time. It was just a good time. I had a good time in Mexico. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I had a very good time. Let me put my glasses on and see what these comments say. Okay, you making me hungry. Girl, we about to go see what's on this buffet. Oh, did she take my coffee cap away? I think she took my little cap away from my coffee. I'll use my plate. Coffee's good. Um, the one thing that I tried here, if you ever get to Vietnam, y'all, try the egg coffee. Yeah, that's all my goodies up in there. Y'all get the egg coffee. Egg coffee is a very strong, robust coffee, and it's made with condensed milk, egg yolks, and sugar. Y'all know what that is. That ain't nothing but the custard base your mama used to make her banana puddings. If your mama or grandmama, anybody made real banana pudding, they started with a custard on the stove. That's how I learned to do it. My aunties was the truth. And so you mix milk, sugar, egg yolks, vanilla, a little salt, and you just make a custard. That's all it is. So egg coffee, but it's thick. So how they whip it up. So it's the condensed milk, so the condensed milk's a little thicker with the egg yolk. I don't know if they cook it, I don't know. But I know it's delicious. I had egg coffee on that little on the boat in Halong Bay. It was delicious. I'm sorry. Some people don't like it, but I'm a coffee drinker. But I swear to you all, the best coffee I ever had, I had in Bali. Bali got the best coffee in the world. That's where I became a black coffee drinker. Who drinks black coffee when you got all these flavored creams and you can have anything, anything you can imagine you can have in your coffee? Baby, when I went to Bali, my glass is steamy. That coffee was so good, I swear to God. They don't, it's like they just put the grinds in the cup and the hot water. They don't filter it, it's unfiltered. But when I tell you, when you go to Bali, drink the coffee. They'll tell you, they have this other coffee, the cat poop coffee. Oh Lord, Luwak. That's what it's called. It's Luwak coffee. It was good too. The name of this hotel is TIA. It's TIA Wellness Spa Resort and Spa. It is in Da Nang, Vietnam. And when I tell you, it's amazing. It's amazing. Y'all, I've been to, come on. Y'all know that's what I do. People do, everybody do what they do. Some people when they travel, they want to do all the adventure things. Some people when they travel, they gonna do the food tours. That ain't what I do. I told y'all what I do. The first thing I do, I'm gonna bless your pool. I'm a pool girl. And then the next thing I want to do, I want to see a spa. I want to see, what services you offer. So I've had spa treatments in every country I've been to, and some of the all of them good. Shit, I can't even, don't make me decide. But this, it's not that the massage is so different, it's just the quality of everything. So if that's your thing, because this is my thing. I like good stuff. I like quality stuff. I don't want the cheap bread. I just don't want it. I'd rather not have it. I'd just rather wait till I can afford it. I just don't like that whole idea of taking less because it costs less. I don't know. I would rather wait and save. That has been my saving grace. That thing there, that whole thinking, which is I can delay gratification. I can wait. I'll wait. I don't want that. Don't give me the cheap bread. Don't give me the cheap sandwich. I don't want it. I'll wait. That used to drive my mom mad. She's like, nothing's ever good enough for you. It's not that. It's not that it's not good enough. It's that if I wait a little longer, I could get exactly what I want. I want to say to her, you can't delay gratification. I can delay gratification. So this fits me. It took me a long time to research it and find it. So here's what suits me about this spa. It's all inclusive. It's got everything, and everything's top notch, y'all. Trust me, I wouldn't lead you astray. Now, 5 star is subjective. That's everybody has their own, what they consider 5 star. They in the description of this spa, they say it's understated luxury. I agree, because it's not over the top lobster caviar. It's not that. They do what they do, which is wellness. So the food is all centered around wellness. The activities are all centered around wellness. God is good. He know I needed this. And so, and it's luxury in that I'm talking about the best sheets. First of all, a hotel of any caliber to be worth anything, you got to have a good bed and a good bath. That bath, y'all saw the bath. The bed, delicious, delicious. One of the best beds I've encountered in Southeast Asia. But there were some great ones in Hanoi too. So it's that. It is, and it's priced well. Y'all listening to me? This is what makes me move. This will get me excited. I am paying, and I will show you all how, I'll share with you how I try to get the best price for the best services. So I do a lot of research in the beginning, and I'm not only researching the property, but because you can find beautiful places anywhere. It's the amenities. It's what else are you giving me for my money. So this cost, if you look it up on Booking, I want to say 4 days might have been like $1,400. I don't know, something like that. Then when I went to the website, because I usually start at Booking. I just want to get all the ratings. I go to Booking to see, to do my research. I go to Booking, TripAdvisor, any place I might find this property where they have a rating, because you want to see what people say. And listen to me, go to the worst ratings, find the worst ones. Some of those people are bitter, some of them are angry, some of them are not. The people that include the pictures, they telling you the truth. And so I look at the good, look at the good reviews. I narrow it down to a few places. I start comparing. And then I don't necessarily book on booking.com. I then call the property directly. And here's the key. When you call the property, you don't want to talk to the person. 9 times out of 10, you really don't want to talk to the person who answers the phone. You want to talk to the decision maker. So usually there's a director of sales or there's somebody else. So that's who I ask for. I ask for the decision maker who makes decisions about, reservations, or who's your reservation manager. Not sometimes they'll think it's a problem and they'll ask you, like, is there a problem? No problem at all. I just need some information. So you don't want to book at Book. You don't want to book at those people got to get paid somehow too. Guess who's gonna pay that? You. So do all your research on those sites, narrow it down to your faves, and then start calling and talking to the booking managers and stuff directly. That's how I got a great, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got a great deal on that cruise, and I slept an even better deal. Here's another piece of advice too. Don't be greedy. I talked myself out of a better cabin on that cruise. The first cabin that that woman offered me was it was the best, it was the best cabin on the doggone boat. And let me tell you how I talk myself out of it. Don't be me. You want to push for a better price, but you want to be respectful and keep in mind that other people are doing the same thing you're doing. So here's the deal. I'm doing my research, just like I told y'all, for the Halong Bay cruise. And I saw it was pricey. And so I'm thinking, okay, I want luxury, but y'all know I don't want to pay full price. So got all my information. Then I went to their website and I got that price and it was better than booking. Then I said, okay, well, let me call somebody. I emailed and then I said, let me call. So emailing and calling, when you get somebody on the phone that you could talk to, it's a whole different, that's another level. Emailing is one thing, but if you can get somebody on the phone, that's even better because now you get to talk to them and tell them your story. I'm retired. I'm a senior citizen. I'm traveling around. I'm a retired teacher. So you make friends. The woman offered me, I'm just going to tell y'all, she offered me the whole shebang. It was the best room. It came with a bottle of wine, fresh fruit, spa services. It was all included. And transportation from Hanoi back, two-way transportation. And she gave me a great price. I was so elated. Well, I said, okay. She said, Sandra, send the deposit. Okay, no problem. She sends me another email like 10 minutes later and she says, oh, I made a mistake. You can have that package for the price, but it doesn't include round trip ground transportation. Well, you know me. I'm trying to I will squeeze $1 to death. So I object. I say, well, that's not what you told me. Like you in the US, you ain't in the U.S. So anyway, I object. I'm like, well, you initially said this. I said, I feel like it's a little, you know, I feel like it's a little bait and switch because you told me this package for this price. And so I went back and forth with her a couple of emails. She sent me another nice email back. She said, no, Sandra. And I pressed again. Girl, don't you know the next email she sent me? She said, I'm sorry, it's gone. That deal is no longer on the table. I was like, oh, shoot. You better get back to your nice base, girl. So I niced it back up and she still took care of me. I still got a great deal on the cabin. It was wonderful. Y'all, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. There's 12 of us in here. Just hit it. It don't cost you nothing. It's free. But it tells YouTube, oh, okay, somebody listening. And so then they'll push these videos out, y'all, and I won't have to be out here. I told y'all what my first YouTube check was after 1 year, right? So all you people who are aspiring content creators know this. You better have another gig. It took me, um, I started YouTube a year ago and I started in August, September, October, November. The first 3 months it grew like crazy. I had 500 subscribers the first 3 months. It took me, I don't know, I don't forgot when I got monetized. Maybe June, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So it took me 7 more months to get to 1,000 subscribers. So a total of 7 months. I had 1,000 subscribers. I was monetized in June. So before you can get your first check from YouTube, you have to make $100. Child, June, July, fast forward 6 more months. It took me 6 months to make $100 from just views. So if you're an aspiring content creator, just understand you gotta make great content. So this is my truth and my reality. I know I'm not making no great content. I'm making content for me and my friends. I'm sorry. I don't know that my YouTube channel is ever going to be like blow up and have 5,000. I don't know. Because y'all know what I do. I turn on my camera no matter where I am. I do not post. Like, I don't give no heads up. All the things good YouTubers probably do. I turn my camera on and talk to my friends. If you happen to, fall into the room, you get what my friends and my family getting. So you're not going to get wealthy on just views. You have to do other things. People use their YouTube channels to bring in business. You do. Oh, I thought I told her. It's Tia, Tia. Yeah. You have to do other things. Like you can have Patreon, you can have subscriptions and all that stuff. I'm not doing all that stuff. Y'all know why I told everybody I'm not taking no money like that. You want to know why? Because now, if you take people's money, you got to give them something. I don't, the way my life's set up, I don't have no schedule. Y'all might get a laugh 3 a week. And then you might not see me for another 3 days, 5 days, 10 days. And I like that freedom. So I don't have Patreon. That's a source of money. I don't have a subscription service because I really do feel that way, y'all. I be confessing my whole soul and heart to y'all. I really I don't want that because I don't want to feel obligated. I feel like if I have a Patreon or if I'm paying somebody $10 a month, I want something for my $10. What am I getting? What are you selling me? What am I getting? Or am I just giving you $10 a month? I don't know. So I don't do Patreon because, and I might need to rethink that because you know what? Guess what? I support people's Patreon, and I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't have time to follow anybody's content that closely. But I pay them, and I never ask about it. I don't know. But for me, I don't do Patreon. I don't do subscriptions because I feel like I would have to give people something for their money. And I ain't into it. I'm sorry. I like this format. I like this. Y'all don't expect nothing out of me. I don't expect nothing out of y'all. We just come, we chat. You see what I'm doing, y'all. We talking to. That's what this feels like. I think that's what I wanted my YouTube channel to be in the first place. I don't think I was really trying to connect with people to start a business, even though that happened. You know, y'all, I'm at a crossroads too. I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna need some help. That's why I'm not a content creator. Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. Y'all, it looks good, it sounds good, and people are out here making money, and you can. But what they are not telling you, and that is work. It's work. And I am fully retired. Sips tea. I'm fully retired. I did not retire to start a business that was going to be demanding. I didn't retire to take on another job. Now I'm not only the worker, I'm the boss too. What the hell? That doesn't sound like no, that's not what I'm into. Oh, my watch need to be clean. So I haven't walked yet, so I ain't got nothing to report. So I'm on the fence. To be honest with y'all, I go back and forth about whether or not, how much YouTube I want to do and how I want to structure it. So that's why I am where I am. I need to decide, do I want to pursue this as a business or do I want to just keep it like what it is for me, very informal?
The music, okay.
Yeah, could you turn it a little? Just a little. Thank you. So kind. She just asked if she could turn the music down. Y'all know I forgot about it. It's 14 of us. Y'all hit the like button. It don't cost nothing. It's free. It's down at the bottom. Check. It's down there. Hit any of them. You can hit the like. It don't matter what button. Subscribe, like, any of them. This, it don't matter, thumb up, thumb down. Any button you hit is engagement. YouTube just says, okay, well, at least it was somebody in the room with her. She wasn't talking to herself. And when they see I'm not talking to myself, they shoot the video out. That video that I shot yesterday, y'all walked with me for 2 hours. That video did pretty good for me. I think it's almost 400 views in a day. That's good. I'll have to look and see what the pay was for it. So my pay comes from views. So if y'all don't watch, I don't get paid. I don't even get my little $100 every 6 months. Y'all know how much I make on YouTube? I can tell you. I make about $2 a day, about a cup of coffee. So you can see why I'm not out here bending over backwards trying to create no content just yet. I like what I'm doing with you all, and it suits me. It doesn't feel like pressure. I feel pressured when I have to live trade. I have to do it weekly. You got to be on. First of all, I don't even know where I'm going to be next week. Literally, y'all, I literally do not have a place to stay secured after this stay. That's how I feel, like how good I've gotten and how comfortable I've gotten out here on the road. I I know I'm gonna find some place. I've checked out a couple other ones. I told y'all I'm gonna go up here further up the beach where, like the real beach activity is. Somebody said, "What's your country?" Well, I'm in Vietnam now. I just left Thailand. So this year, I started out the new year in Mexico. Yep. Then I went back to the U.S. From the U.S., I went to Doha. I spent a couple days in Doha. Doha was beautiful. Doha, Qatar, is in the Middle East. Y'all never saw wealth. Maybe you have. I never saw wealth like that. Them people are wealthy with a capital W. And it's not that oil over there that has kept those people wealthy. Qatar was beautiful and it was well priced. I got a beautiful room there. I was shocked. The room was great. I mean, it was great. But the price is what shocked me and all the amenities. I left Qatar. I went to Bali. I think I stayed in Bali 2 months. I stayed in Ubud. And if you like beach towns, I went to Ahmed. It's a small little surfing town. It was good. Are you from Indonesia? Oh my God, I loved my time there. Hey, D. Oh my God, I loved it. Love, love, love. The only thing is, I'm a nature girl. It's a whole heap of nature. Indonesia is a whole heap of nature. I had a beautiful time at the beach in Ahmed. Then I left there and went to Kuala Lumpur. And I'm going to Doha in 10 days. Oh my God, Katrina. Girl, go. You'll see all the birds. It's a, it, Get to the center part because everything you can get there. The only thing about it, baby, it's hella hot. Ooh, shucks. I don't know what time of year it is now, but I'm talking about hot. It's in the desert, basically. It's hot, but it's beautiful. Then I left. I went to Kuala Lumpur. From Kuala Lumpur, I went to Thailand. I stayed 2 months in Thailand. I went to Cambodia. Cambodia was strange. It's like the wild, wild west of Southeast Asia. That's how I felt. I was like, I don't know if this government's stable, but it was beautiful. If I got a chance to go back, I went to Angkor Wat. The only thing that I didn't get to do, that I wanted to do, is they have a lotus, the flower farm. It's beautiful. I didn't get a chance to do that. Then I came back to Thailand, and from Thailand to Vietnam. And I don't necessarily have a favorite, but all of Southeast Asia, if I had to choose, between North America, Mexico's a part of North America, and Southeast Asia, I think my money goes further in Southeast Asia. And so y'all know that's my whole shtick. My whole shtick is, how can I live well? And I'm talking about, I want to live well. I appreciate a cleaning lady. I appreciate having a driver. I haven't driven a car. I appreciate having a doorman, a gym. I appreciate those things because, y'all, hell, I worked all my life. I had my first job like most black women in this chat. We had our first jobs. I had my first job at 14. I never had a break. I worked from the time I was 14. I worked every summer until I was 54. So that's 40 years. I worked for 40 years. I'm tired. I don't want to work no more. And that's my thing with this YouTube thing. When it starts feeling like work, I can't do it. I have to structure it so that it doesn't feel like work because I'm not interested in any more labor. I know, Dre. I know you work. Most of us started in our teen years and we thought that was normal. Yes. But it doesn't. Looks like an American or Australian, but it doesn't. I don't know, but I could tell you this. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Sorry. I had to check my battery. Thought I was about to lose y'all. Yeah, I'm not into the labor anymore, y'all. I'm just not. I do things that bring me joy. If it does not bring me joy, I have to pull back and reconsider. And so I'm trying right now, and shared this with everybody, with YouTube and this business. I retired. I don't know, new fall. I tell everybody I'm 60. I'll be 60. And so, yeah, that's a lot of labor. That's a lot of work I did. I'm not interested in doing any more work. I'm not. I'm interested now in self-care. So whenever y'all see me, yes, I'm going to the spa. I'm all, and self-care for me is everything. I'm not talking about just your nails, your feet, massages, but I'm talking about therapy too. I'm talking about journaling and walking, all of it, your whole being. If you're anything like me, your whole being right now deserves, number one, care. I cared for a lot of people, and I know everybody in here. I know my friends. I know my sisters. Those women that dropped that 14 in there that said they, some of them are probably firstborns, mama's helper. We did it. We did it, because that's what we were taught to do, and that was your obligation to the family. I'm okay. You know, you do what you do, but not at 60. Uh-uh. 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 I'm gonna sit right here. I'm gonna enjoy this spa. Let me show y'all one more time what my view looks like. I'm going to enjoy, I'm gonna enjoy life. I am going to spend my money. God bless my children. Of course, I want to build wealth so that I can leave my grandkids something. But I'm not living for them. I'm not living for that. And that may shock some people. Grandma's supposed to be sitting at home baking cookies, bouncing the baby on her knee. Well, okay. That's your grandma. Okay, New Fall, you don't need to know where I live. I live in the world. I don't have a house. I don't know. I try to be careful on here too. So please don't be offended. I try to be careful because I am traveling and I'm moving around. So I don't have a home. I sold my home. Everybody knows that. I sold my car. I sold all my earthly possessions. I have a small storage unit in Chicago, and that's it. That's it. That's all. I I get back to that little. I pay it monthly. I don't even know what's. I don't care. It's got nothing to do with me. The world. I belong to the travel streets. So I will leave here. I told y'all, and this is the God's honest truth. I don't even know. I leave here. I've been here 2 nights. I get. Did I do 3 nights or 4 nights? I did 4 nights. So I get 2 more nights here. And then I have to leave. I haven't made a reservation anywhere. I promise you, a year ago, I would have never done that. I would have never, ever done that a year ago, not known like the next 2 or 3 places I would stay. Girl, I done got so good at this now. Really, what I've gotten good at is going with the flow. I have learned to relax. It will work out. Some of the reason that I can relax, and this is true too, I don't pull no punches, I don't play no games. Y'all tell y'all the truth. Part of the reason I can relax is money. Money does not make you happy, that's true. But baby, money can solve a whole heap of problems. I cannot speak Indonesian. No, I was only in Bali for a few weeks. I didn't stay. No, no, no. I was there for 2 months, so I was there for 8 weeks. I didn't learn to speak Indonesian, but what I was learning before I left Mexico is Spanish, and so this brain of mine has seen some wear and tear. So I have to be selective, y'all. I have to focus on Spanish because I really need, if I'm going to spend time in Thailand, I really need to speak Thai. I need to learn that. But I think it's just a good idea wherever you travel to always know how to say hello, goodbye, thank you, please. The words they teach you in kindergarten. Those are your golden words, the ones you're gonna need everywhere. And so, oh my gosh, to try to pull back all of it. In Thai, it's Sawadee Ka. What is it in Vietnamese? Oh, it's Sho Shin. It's one of those. I try to say hello in every language. Of course, my Spanish is the best. I could talk to you. I can read Spanish and understand Spanish. I'm not the best speaker. Because one thing I learned too is you have to use your language. You have to practice it. And so, if you're interested in learning a world language, if you're in that place, I would say get in touch with something like a language exchange. When I get back to Thailand, which I'll be there another few months, I'm going to join this language exchange. And one thing too, you all, another benefit of YouTube, y'all hold me accountable, because if you say something on the internet, people will people will email you and be like, "Well, I thought you said you were gonna do this." That kind of accountability is good for me, because what I have found now that I don't have a schedule, I don't have a home, it's like free floating in the world. That can be a disconcerting feeling, because what's anchoring you, and you don't have a schedule, you just basically out here willy-nilly. So having someone to hold you accountable is helpful. Creating a schedule is helpful, because so many other things in my life are fluid. Having a set bedtime, not that, I wake up a particular time. I try to wake up naturally. That's been good for my body and my psyche. Is it okay? I don't know what that word means. You'll have to tell me. But at any rate, so those are some things that have helped me. It's having a set schedule, trying to create some kind of base, trying to create structure when there really is no structure. Because if you think about it, I ain't got no place to be, ain't nobody looking for me. And you got a little change in your pocket, you could be anywhere you want to be. I'm gonna tell you, a couple nights early on in the journey, I would wake up breathless, like I would wake up literally like, oh my God, where am I? Because I was so used. I had been in my house for almost not quite 30 years, more than 25 years I have been in that. It was a long time. I've been in the house a long time. And so to be waking up in a different part of the world, like every 30 days or every 60 days, early on, I would wake up seriously, like startled, because I literally didn't, out of my sleep, I didn't know where I was. I knew I wasn't on 84th Street no more. I knew I wasn't there. So that has subsided somewhat for me. Now I just wake up and it's like, girl, bye. You are where you are. That is acceptance. That's how you step down that go 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 of America. You can step down from that. You can pull back, and that's what I've done. I've been able to pull back. Y'all, I don't necessarily listen to US news. I try to stay in touch enough, to feel connected, but I don't follow it. And my life has changed so much. There's peace and calm, and I don't know. There's so many benefits to disconnecting just a little bit. So if you have the opportunity to switch up some things, switch it up. Don't be afraid. I talk to so many people who are afraid to solo travel. Don't be afraid. Well, be afraid. If that, you can't stop that feeling, but do it anyway. Do it anyway. It doesn't matter. Y'all, don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll share everything I know with y'all. If you got a question for me about travel, ask it. I'll tell you everything I know. I have a particular way I pack. There are particular things I take with me. Oh, let me toss this one out, because I know I told y'all this. If you're going to be on the road like this, you need a silk sleeping bag. I got mine somewhere in Southeast Asia, but a silk sleeping bag, I travel with that. Also, I keep like a sarong with me. Those are two things I keep as a lady. And I always have tissue. I'm sorry, that's your kit. That's your base kit. If you don't pack, if a fire break out, you better grab your sleeping bag, your sarong, and some tissue. You could survive in the world with a silk sleeping bag, a sarong, and some toilet paper until times get better. So the silk sleeping bag helps prevent bed bugs, all kinds of little creepy crawly creatures. Because not every place you sit. I've been in and out of taxis that were questionable. I've been on planes that were questionable. I've certainly, you know, made some mistakes making arrangements. So I also travel with sheets, but if I had to like ditch some weight, I would ditch the sheets For the silk sleeping bag, I'm telling you, get you one. You put your whole body in it. It's silk. And you can even put it up over your head, and you could tie like you have your face out. This way, no bugs. You know. So for the ladies, I learned that trick by watching the ladies that do the Camino de Santiago. That's the walk from France all the way to Portugal or to the edge of Spain, the Atlantic Ocean. Well, in and out, those places that they spend, they don't call them hostels, they're called albergues. And you know, people are coming in and out of those. If you're traveling, this is why, okay, I'll tell you this too. That's why I don't do budget travel. Budget, not the budget, you know, but no, it's, let me clean this up. Sometimes you'll find backpackers that do budget travel. Backpackers, I'm sorry. This is just my humble opinion. Because they're traveling on such a budget, sometimes backpackers, you know, they don't always have access to soap, water, and all that stuff. Because sometimes they're camping, they're sleeping in hostels. And I just think that the more people that are running in and out of a facility, you increase the risk of bed bugs or something like that. I don't leave it to chance. Do you mean the liner silk? Yes, it's like a big old square bag. Basically, mine's big. When I open it up, hell, it looks like a queen size sheet. But it's an opening, and you get your whole body in it. And mine has a flap, and you put the flap over your head, and you can tie it up. I don't know if mine has a tie, but you can snuggle it so that yes, who said it? Scabies, any of that stuff. You don't want none of that stuff on your skin. Trust me. I swear to God, a sketchy taxi, you could catch it. Even on a plane, I take my sarong. I'm telling you, you better get it. And if you can't, the silk, they can't get through the silk. But if you don't have it, at least when you have your sarong, you know, your little cotton or silk throw, I throw that down on anything before I sit down. If it's fabric, that's why I like this place. These people are smart. This thing I'm sitting on is plastic. You gotta know, everybody around the world, you know, hey, it is what it is. You're gonna run into a bunch of fabric surfaces. No, ma'am. When I pack my bag in the morning, I'm sorry, my bag is not packed unless I have a sarong in it. I'm gonna need that in case I want to go to a temple. You could throw it over your shoulders, you could tie it over your head, you could make it into a pillow. But for sure, the reason I have it is I lay it down on any surface that my legs may be exposed to. Yeah, man. Sarong is the least, but the best would be a silk sleeping bag. You can thank me later. And what else? What else is something that I would say? Well, you know the regular stuff. You always should have your sunscreen, your bug spray. What else is something else I keep in my bag? Always have my charger. That kind of stuff. I don't have to tell y'all that. But that silk sleeping bag, do yourself a favor. And if don't, you can get them real cheap. And, you know, as you're traveling, I got mine somewhere in Southeast Asia. I promise you, I don't think I paid more than $5. But it has saved my tail. And so even if I get to a place where it's sketchy, I will throw that over the bed. I'm not sleeping on just any sheets. But then when I come to higher end places, not that high end places can't have bed bugs, scabies, or whatever it is, you feel a little more comfortable. Number one, I'll tell you why. Because there's not a lot of traffic coming in and out of this place. It ain't a lot of traffic. That $400 a night will slow the backpackers down. No backpacker is paying $300 or $400 a night. hmm and I salute the backpacker. God bless you for getting it done on a budget. I just am not in that budget thing. I'm not in that. I'm too old for that. I don't have time to be going to the doctor. I'm telling y'all, and it happened to me too. I could just confess. That's how I learned about the silk sleeping bag. You don't want to get no cooties on your skin. Just take it from me. So I can't think of anything else. I just wanted to make sure I shared that one with y'all. Make sure you have your equipment together. And the money piece, I know we talk about it all the time, but money don't make you happy. But money definitely can solve some problems. I done had to throw some money at some problems. I didn't like it. I had rocks in my jaws. But It sure don't hurt that if somebody say, well, this ticket, you lose a ticket or anything happens, y'all, just do yourself a favor. Take care of the money. And the other thing is your mindset. My story gonna always be the same. Money, mindset, and abundance. Yeah, that's my whole YouTube channel is about money, because you need it. It's not my Lord, it's not my God, but it sure has made my life easier. I don't worry because they can tell me anything they want to tell me. I'm gonna be like, how much it costs, how much it's gonna cost me, and then I'm gonna get out your space. I'm gonna go find something that's suitable for my pockets. But money, it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't take away loneliness. It doesn't fix your family issues. It don't do none of that. But baby, it can alleviate some stress. So get your money right. Get your mind right. Because whatever you doing, whatever going on in your life, it's gonna come with you. Just change. The only thing that changing scenery did for me, it gave me space to meditate. It gave me space to work on my stuff. But my stuff came with me. I didn't leave my stuff. I didn't leave my mental stuff behind. So stay connected to your community. Also, stay in therapy, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a proponent of therapy. Therapy saved my life. Therapy saved my life. I said it, I meant it, and I believe in therapy. So you don't stop that just because you come out on the road. Now we've got virtual teledoctors. You can still reach out to your therapist. So that has helped sustain me out here on the road because it does get lonely. There are challenges. I have real challenges out here. Y'all, I have real problems. Like my kids still kids. They still call. We still have conflicts and conversations. I don't have guilt. Let me tell you what I don't have. I don't have no guilt. I have no guilt. That's a good thing. Jesus, why y'all, whatever you do your best so that you can walk away and don't feel no guilt. I don't feel no guilt. I love my kids. They're not perfect. I wasn't a perfect mother. They did not expect, I'm sure my daughter would be the first to say, she was not expecting me to be traipsing around the world and not available to babysit. Hey, we just gonna have to talk it out and negotiate it. I'm not doing that. You remind me of Benita Betrayal on Living Color. Girl, I ain't want to gossip, and you ain't heard it here. She was flipping hilarious. She was underrated on that show. All them Wayans was funny, but that Kim, she was funny as hell, y'all. She should have had a big role. She sure should have. Yep. Cause I'm gonna give it to you straight. Hey, Jan. Yep. As I sip my tea, I'm gonna keep it real. Okay, so people are coming in. I haven't seen this many people. These people are here for this breakfast. Y'all know the introvert in me, I be somewhere on the other side of town. I ain't never been to the buffet breakfast. They are in here. I didn't even know it was that many guests. That's what I'm telling y'all. This property is situated so that you don't really run into people. So I am at TIA, TIA. I am at TIA Wellness Resort and whatever. Look it up, y'all. It's TIA. And so, hi. I think I'm going to wrap up in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to come in. What time does the buffet end?
Don't worry, I just come for check for your coffee. It's finished. I will fill in for another one. Don't worry.
It's still pretty warm.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Right.
What's your name?
My name is Hugh.
Hugh.
Yes.
Thank you.
I
Thank you for being so kind. Hugh, I want to show you something. I did I'll show you once I'm doing a live now.
Oh.
I did a short yesterday with one of the girls at the other restaurant. It was a video, a reel. And so I was going to ask if I could do one here, if I could just take some footage and put together a short reel. Would you mind waving or being in it just to say hi? In the video, could you say hello?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna do it as soon as I get off of here.
Yeah,
and I'll let you know.
When you need, when you let me call me.
I will let you know. Thanks, Hugh.
Yeah,
Thank
you have the video for the.
Yes, of the property. So I've been taking videos and I'm putting together, just editing the video to highlight my stay here.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know. I'll call you, and then it won't be staged. Wherever you are, I'll just wave at you or you wave back. And it's short. I'll show you the one I did.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hugh.
I
I know. But I always ask because everybody don't want to be on camera. So I usually ask first.
Yeah. I also like the take the picture and the video, the film, but I don't know editor and how and the step.
How to put it
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
I could show you. It's not hard.
It's not hard.
No, it's not. I'll show you. I'll show you how I do it. I'll
Thank
show you a
you.
program that I use. It's called CapCut.
Yeah.
It's real easy.
Yeah, and you post it Instagram or
Uh-huh.
TikTok
I
or
posted it. I posted it
yeah.
already. It's on Instagram. I'll share my Instagram and YouTube
Yeah.
with you so you can see what I did.
Yeah, I will follow you and see how you do it.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Hugh. Okay, we'll talk in a little bit. I better get back because
Yeah.
I got to wrap this up.
Continue, yeah.
Thanks, Hugh. Yes. I haven't eaten yet. No, girl, but first of all, y'all, I'm not really a breakfast person. Not first thing in the morning. Like in my real home life, I would have my coffee. I don't know any introverts like her. Girl, I am an introvert, y'all, because you know what's gonna happen after this? After 2 days of doing this, I go crash. I'll be under the bed for 3 days. I have to go rejuvenate. So maybe I'm an ambivert. I don't think so though. No, I'm a genuine introvert. And you can tell an introvert, it's not that they're shy or they aren't outgoing if they feel comfortable. Introverts that feel comfortable, they'll talk to you, they'll talk to anybody. But the way you know you're an introvert is what happens afterwards. If you got to take 6 days to recover from a party and you don't want to talk to anybody anymore for 6 days, you're probably an introvert. Introversion for me is about how I recharge, how people charge themselves. Extroverts love a party. Oh my God, they leave a party feeling on top of the world. Y'all, I leave a party feeling wrecked. It's like, oh my God, that was a lot of peopling. And so, yeah, yeah, at this stage in the game, I know I'm an introvert. I love people. I like being out. I don't mind talking. But after a while, I have to just go inside to, you know, get back centered, and then I can come back out. So it's like a little turtle. I go in my shell. So y'all have probably seen it. Anybody who's been around me, you've seen it. I could be like, bah. And then y'all don't see me for a month. You'll be like, is she okay? Yeah. It's nothing wrong with us. There's nothing wrong with an introvert. There's nothing wrong with us. We just process energy differently. Extroverts leave that party, they want to go to the next party, not me. If I make it out of a party, y'all, and I didn't have a panic attack, that's a good day. I don't like it. You make me feel very welcome and invited to the party. Yeah, girl, that's because I was a teacher. I was a kindergarten teacher. You do anything for 30 years, you'll be good at it. You know, for 30 years, you welcome little kids every morning. I would stand at the door, y'all. That was my joy. I have to admit, I don't have really many regrets. I really don't. And I don't regret leaving when I left. I would say that's the part I miss of my life. I don't miss my house. Can you believe that? I don't miss my house. I don't miss my neighborhood. I don't miss my big, beautiful car. I don't miss it at all, baby. Because that stuff all came with a cost. I don't miss my terrible boss. I had a horrible principal, y'all. I said it. I'm so glad to be free. I can finally talk about it. Y'all do not know what it's like. When you see a teacher, you hug her. Put $10 in her hand, like your auntie used to slide you $10 for your birthday. When you see a teacher, I swear to God, don't give them people a hard time. Nobody knows what they're going through. I suffered in silence because you really can't talk about it. What teacher do you know says it's a horrible job? Nobody says that. It was a very demanding job, and I didn't mind it. I love the children. I love the magic we made. Every day you make magic when you're a teacher. You make magic. You go in, and those little babies show up, and something happens. Transpires every day. You'd have to be dead. You'd have to be the most horrible teacher in the world if a transaction doesn't happen every day. And by transaction, I mean transformation. Somebody comes in and they don't know something, and they leave your space and they do know something. That is an incredible feeling. And you don't do it alone. You learn that you're co-creating this with another human being. And so I loved that part. Oh my God, I used to skip into work with my coffee every day. I couldn't wait to get there. And let me tell you what turned that around for me. Parents that, I saw the both extremes of the spectrum. Y'all, I learned to be a halfway decent parent from some of the great parents I ran into. I knew some great parents. I'm talking about these people should have wrote books. That you could tell a great parent, you could tell a fruit by the tree. You could tell a tree by the fruit it bears. So I had some, that was a blessing. Being a teacher was a blessing for me because I didn't have the best parenting model, but being able to watch great parents and watch the great parents as juxtaposed to the horrible parents, I saw it all. I saw horrible parenting and I saw great parenting, and it benefited me. So that was a benefit to me. I was like, okay, I ain't gonna do that. I had, I was doing my best to be a present parent and, not create no doggone serial killers. But that was good. I enjoyed the beautiful parents that worked cooperatively. I love the kids. I don't care even how bad they were. I had some that was bad, y'all. I can remember some. I got cussed out every day I showed up. It was a little boy came there. He came to school specifically to cuss me out. And he did. He cussed me out every day. And I didn't even mind because I knew what was going on. When kids do that, it's something else going on. But what I did not like and what really ran me away, horrible bosses, horrible parents that blame. You want to be friends with your kids, and then when somebody tries to tell you that that's not working, they would, they'll turn on you. So that part, that wasn't fun. And the longer I stayed in the profession, the more prevalent it was becoming that parents were changing, people had to work. When I first started teaching, y'all, it was a fair amount of stay-at-home mothers. Well, think about it. I started teaching 30 years ago. 30 years ago, the economy wasn't as terrible as it is. That sun is coming through. I don't know. So things changed, things changed. And y'all can hear me. I'm surprised you can hear me because this phone, the mic is pressed against the table. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't leave because of the children. I didn't leave because I was too old and couldn't do the job. It wasn't any of that. There were specific human beings that were in those spaces that made the work almost unbearable. And some of them were parents, some of them were staff members, some of them were administrators. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had some of the best, that's life. If you live 60 years, you're going to see the best of stuff. You're going to see the worst of stuff. I'm glad y'all can hear, Dre. I saw some of the best principals and I saw some of the worst ones. And I'm not going to name no names because I don't need nobody pointing their finger at me, naming me on the internet. Because I'm sure somebody could say she was the best teacher I ever had. She was the worst teacher I ever had. It's subjective. But for me, it was never about the children. I loved the children. The kids were the best. I would still go back. That's how they got me. I would do that for free. As a matter of fact, I did. I would do that for free. I would teach kids for free. And since I can't teach kids for free on the road, now I work with grown-ups. I just like that whole knowledge exchange thing. And so that's what travel has been for me. It has afforded me the space to breathe, heal, and share what I love to do, which is teach, it's not even the teach, it's the exchange, it's the transfer. Because if you're teaching me something, I'm learning something. If I'm teaching you something, you learning something. That's a transfer. Baby, that part, that's what fed my spirit. It's the wow. And you get to see it every day, I promise you. It's something magic about it. And people that don't feel that way, like teaching is magic, you shouldn't be in the classroom. And when I got to the place where it didn't feel like magic was happening, it was so politically charged. It was all kind of shenanigans going on and petty and, it was some hood. I almost said some real bad words. It was hood. It was so hood. It wasn't even hood. It was just so low vibrational. That's what it was. It was so low vibrational. And if you stay in low vibing places, you low vibe too. And so I found myself being in this low vibrational space. And I was like, this ain't my life. God didn't call me to this. He did not call me to endure no low vibing, catty crab in the bear. He didn't call me for none of that. And so I left. Yes. School, Earth is school. It is our school. We in school every day, y'all. And I love that. And so that's what I'm doing. Every time I go someplace, I learn something new. So what did I learn here in Vietnam? Y'all, I knew about the Vietnam War, but I got a chance to go to like the prison where they kept the war criminals. I got a chance in Cambodia to go see the killing fields, the actual killing fields. You know, I'd heard about all this stuff in history, but when you go and stand in them places, it's a whole nother level of learning when you go stand in the prison cell and you can put your hands like this and touch both walls and you can actually see. I couldn't do it. Some of it's too intense, but I'm better, you know, for the learning of it. So go out, y'all. Go outside and play. Go outside and learn. Go outside and meet nice people and share. Life is rich. Rich, 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 rich. And it's more than just working. That's what has happened for me. So I did my time. Don't y'all feel guilty. If you got kids, they'll be okay. Ask me. My kids okay. They'll be okay. It just go. Do not I don't want to say don't be afraid because you can't help that feeling. I was afraid too. I wasn't scared. I was probably more apprehensive when I first started. You know, you just want to be careful. And I'm a planner, you know, so I'm double checking and triple. So I was very conscientious. Now I'm relaxing a little. I just told y'all I don't even know where I'm gonna be staying in 3 days. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll be staying out here on this beach. That man told me, he said, Sandra, you want to sleep on the beach? You can sleep on the beach. They got, he told me that. He said, this is a private beach. You could sleep out here on this beach. Sir, don't invite me to sleep on your beach. I will sleep on your beach. Eat and take my meals there too. hmm Oh, right over here are the two guys that had their spa treatments with me last night. Y'all should see this. When I tell y'all the guys, everybody walks around in their robes. Y'all come to this spa. I ain't never been to a place like this. They give you the bathrobe and the slippers, and when it's time for your spa treatment, everybody just walks around in their bathrobes. It is nothing to see men, big old grown A men, walking around in their slippers and their bathrobes going to get their spa treatment. What? What? I wish that for brothers. I want black men to have this. I want it for my son, y'all. Because they're doing some of the same things we are doing. Hey, Rex Explorer. Tia is the name of the spa where I am. It's TIA. And they told me the meaning. That word means something. Y'all know I can't think on the spot like that. That's what happened when you stress your brain in your 40s, in your 30s, and your 40s, and that's no joke. Okay, let me pull this back in because this is the real truth, and this is part of the reason why I left teaching because it was stressful. It wasn't the kids; it was the adults that were, you know, doing adult things, and it's stressful. It was stressing my brain, and y'all look it up for yourself, particularly women. I don't know about, but I'm sure it's probably true for men. But for women, in your 40s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, hey, Rex Explorer, just come on in. We don't care. We happy you here. Um, 30s, your 40s. If you're, check this out, we're talking about brain health. If your brain is constantly under stress, if you are not sleeping well and not taking care of yourself, y'all, you can damage your brain. You can hurt your mental health. You can certainly impact your mental health. And there's some research, I'm not sure if it's conclusive, but there's some research that ties that kind of stress during those years to Alzheimer's. Once they told me that, I was like, excuse me, you mean to tell me I'm putting myself at risk for Alzheimer's? If you continue to work under prolonged stress, if you continue to expose yourself to things that are not healthy for you mentally, if you do not deal with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Trauma, undiagnosed trauma. If you don't deal with it, that stuff, according to the research, can put you at a higher risk for Alzheimer's. Baby, I didn't want none of that. I was like, oh hell no. That's literally what I said. That's what made me leave. Stress affects your body, yes. Not it doesn't just affect your physical body, y'all. It affects your spirit. It affects the way you process information. Y'all, I could be sitting at my desk. This is when it was terrible. And I couldn't for the life of me organize and stay on top of my stuff. My executive functioning was starting to be affected. It's time to go. Ain't no job in the world. I ain't got nothing to prove. I ain't got nothing to prove to no principal. I ain't got nothing to prove to no parents. I don't owe nobody, even the lovely little babies. I do not owe you my brain. I don't owe that to nobody. I don't owe that to my children. I don't owe that to any. We don't owe that. You so stop that. That's all I can say. I was under chronic stress and pressure to produce as a teacher, and then to have negative entities in your space. Baby, bye. Ain't no money worth that. And let me tell you this: if you a teacher, I'm talking specifically to teachers. Get out of there. You got marketable skills. They won't tell you that. You got transferable skills. A teacher can teach anybody, anything, anywhere. And now you can do it online, sister. You can do it for yourself and you can get paid. Ask me how I know. Set you up a Stripe account. Get you a Calendly. You in business. Make you a landing page. You need those three things. Any teacher in the world can pivot out of the classroom, but they won't tell you that. Nobody ever told me that. I got the message was, you've been a teacher for 30 years. What you gonna do? Somebody actually said that to me. What you gonna do? What else can you do? Excuse me? Katrina, I'm gonna go get my breakfast too, girl, because we've been here a whole hour and a half. My coffee has gotten cold. hmm So I'm gonna leave you with that today, y'all. Anybody, you can pivot out of a job, you can pivot out of a career, you can do it for yourself. Think about it. If they paying you, at this point, y'all, we probably all getting paid. We in our 30s, our 40s, 50s, 60s, particularly if you're getting closer to 60 like me. I had topped out, I had maxed out the pay scale basically. It wasn't gonna be much more money I could make in the classroom. Y'all, pivot out of those jobs that don't appreciate you. I'm gonna tell you, this is how you do it. Whatever it is you're doing, you're gonna package it and you're gonna do that. And how you're gonna market it is you need a landing page. You can get a YouTube channel like this because you can sell it there. You need a YouTube channel, a landing page, Calendly, and Stripe or PayPal. That's a business. And I can thank Stephanie Perry and Rashida Dow and Adelia Abordache for teaching me this. I'm telling you, get with those ladies from Exodus Summit. I bow down. Stephanie Perry changed my life. I was already out traveling, but I did not know how to monetize my gift. She gave me the confidence. She simply said it. Stephanie has helped me out in so many ways. Two pivotal moments. She told me to push through the fear, and she taught me how to that I had transferable skills that were marketable, and I believed her when she said it. Y'all, believe me, you can do it. I don't care what you do. I don't care if you sing, you a housekeeper, I don't care what it is. You can market your own business and do it for yourself. And then you too can travel the world and you don't have to worry about a boss. You don't have to worry about it. All right, y'all. On that note, I gotta go because it's 9 o'clock, 10. At 11 o'clock, I'm going to Hoi An today to get this suit made. I didn't go yesterday. I'm going today. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for sitting with me, walking with me, talking with me, eating breakfast with me. Thank you, my friends. I will talk to everybody later. Y'all go make it the best day ever. Don't be afraid. Oh, be afraid, but do it scared anyway. You got it. All right. Bye, Dee. Bye, Jan. Bye, Dre. Bye, Elle. All right. See y'all. Bye, ladies.